All right, we have waited enough and we are now going to start. I thank Amos Fondo for joining us today's guest for the digital marketing webinar. Amos Fondo is a data manager at Kemri Wellcome Trust. He's a founder and CEO of Fontech Media and chairman of Talent Factory CBO. Amos will be sharing his knowledge and experience in digital marketing for for-profit businesses and also local NGO and CBOs. Amos works in the for-profit sector, is the founder and CEO of Fontech Media, and is also a chairman on the board for a local CBO. We're going to learn about different types of digital marketing strategies and implementation challenges. I welcome Amos, and the floor is yours.
So hi everyone, thank you for joining this webinar. In the next, I think, less than 1 hour, we'll be sharing on digital marketing. So I expect to have an interactive session as much as possible. So in my introduction, I would like us to say, as everyone know, in the world over, people are facing the pandemic, that's COVID-19, and it has really changed a lot of things. But I just want to say that even the world has changed in the way a lot of things are done. I know everyone is aware of that. Here in our country, Kenya, I think one of the priests who was among the members that are in charge of the COVID committee once said that before COVID, they never knew about Zoom. So a lot of things have changed. That's to say, with the current conditions, then technology is part of it. We just need to use technology to survive. So with that, I want to begin. So with what is digital marketing? I know I have checked the document that was shared by Nico. Quite a number of people. I just saw very few that else have information about digital marketing and are using digital marketing. I have some simple explanations to help you understand that. So any marketing tool that uses electronic devices to convey promotional messages and measure its impact. That's so I think in one way or the other, everyone has interacted with the technology. It can be a phone, it can be a computer, or any other device. So any form of marketing that involves these gadgets is what we call digital marketing. It can be either an online video, adverts, etc. So when we speak of traditional marketing, these are the old methods of marketing. So most time digital marketing is compared to this. I just want to also check this definition. That's online marketing is promotion of brands to connect with the potential customers using internet and other forms of digital communication. So this is just but to make you understand that everything that involves technology, as far as marketing is concerned, then that's what we call digital marketing. I will just, the other thing I will be talking about is, but before then I can ask people, so is it clear now people are able to understand what's digital marketing? Just in case anyone has a question.
If there is anyone who has any question about what is digital marketing, we are taking questions right now. You can send the questions in the chat box, or if you want to speak up, you can.
Okay, that's okay.
I think they have understood.
So just to continue, so we'll be looking at various types of digital marketing. We also call them strategies or techniques. So they mean the same. So we'll be touching one by one and doing some explanations here and there just to make it clear to every one of us. So there's what we call search engine optimization. This is the art and science of making web pages attractive to search engine. So what this is all about is now when someone is designing a website, or a marketing tool on the internet, it should be made in such a way that is easier to get it. So, for example, if you go to Google and you are searching Fontech media, so if there is anything about Fontech, it can be other companies, but to have viewers come on the top or to be searched easily, that's all what we are talking about, the search engine optimization. The goal of SEO is to get a business to rank higher in Google search. So wherever someone search about your company, then they are able to see you at the top of the search. So that's about the search engine optimization. And there are so many. So from the there it involves quite a number of elements. Mostly the words, the way the words are structured, make it better. Um, so, sorry, I think it's a bit dark, but I explain time the generator will be on so that you can see me clearly. Um, so, uh, so um, search engine optimization. So there are a few elements that we need to consider when we need to have our pages appear at the top wherever there is a Google search exercise that have been done. So one of it is content indexing. It's important to allow search engine to clearly read what your site content by doing things like adding alternative text for images. So simple. For example, when you are it's in a website or you are designing a website and at a place where you have the logo, you still have to indicate like down there. That's what we call an alternative text. Like this is the WMI logo. If, for example, you posted like an item, but you still need to tell people what it is down there. There's an image still, but so that content indexing, it's very very important. So if someone is searching for a certain product, let's say shoes, and they are able to get it. Google, when someone Googles, it's able to take you faster to that place. So content indexing, that's what I mean. So we have also Google link structures. This is just the links should be made in such a way that it's easy to move from one page to the other or from one place to the other within your website. So the other thing is keywords. So there are those words that are easily searched or easily used when someone is looking for something. Those are the kinds of words that you should use on your website for ease of access. Uh, so as I continue, if there be question, I think I'll be told. The whole of this statement is just to say you should not put a lot of things, but in everything you just summarize by using keywords for ease of access if anyone is looking for your products on the website. So the goal of content marketing, yes, I think there could be some. Okay. So this is the benefits just in a picture. So when you say increase in traffic, means so many people are visiting your site now because you use words that most people are can relate with. So there's increase in ranking. So mostly your page is able to come at the top. There are more leads people are able to follow when they search until they get your brand credibility, high returns on investment, less costly, and improve user experience. So I'm sure when you go to Google and search for whichever business, let me say just Fontech Media, you will see that maybe on Facebook you still see that in. So that's what we mean, just being able to see with easy when we are searching for something. So
Amos,
any question
uh,
there? Yeah.
yeah, there is a question. Crystal is asking, what is the difference between on-page SEO and engine search SEO?
On page
SEO and engine search SEO.
engine search. So
Do you want me to
so
send you the question?
I check it. Is it in the chat?
Yes, it is in the chat.
Okay. So I have to check real
Yeah, I've sent
yeah,
it.
between page SEO and engine search. Okay. So they for I think for me I would I would say they more or less mean the same. But when we speak of like a search engine, it's like something like, let's say Google, something that will help you look for something that you want in the net. So it helps you to search or look for something that's a search engine. And this one is the page CEO is mainly to help you access a certain page that you want. I would define it that way, maybe for now.
Yeah, I think that is clear. And
Uh,
she also has a second question.
okay.
Which one can you advise for non-profit organization?
For non-profit organization. Hello, Javaria. You said for non-profit organization. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. So
yes. I've sent you the question if you want to read.
okay, okay. Okay, so for me, so for non-profit organizations, so these are organizations, just as the name states, they don't make money, but I think what they need is a lot of visibility, like the SEO that's on the page, because I think someone needs to search for it and see the activities. For example, if I say it's an NGO where, like, for example, I give an example for like the one we are doing, that's Talent Factory. So it's about uh, just people to see the activities that we are doing. Uh, I'm sure there'll be images, there'll be more information about the site, whether there's an option for a grant or something people can support and all that. So it's just visibility for me, and I will go for the page SEO. Answered.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So the next thing is pay per click. So so when we speak of pay per click, these are paid advertisements or and so the paid advertisement. So when you click, these are adverts which you create in the internet, or in such a way that if someone searches for that for your product and he clicks, there is a click, there should be an act over a click, then payment will be attached to the presence of a click. This means if someone doesn't touch your site or something, then you won't be paid. So pay, just as the name is, pay per click refers to paid advertisement and promoted search engine results. This is a short term for digital marketing, meaning that once you are no longer paying, the ad no longer exists. Like PPC is a way to increase search traffic. This so refer to advertisement you see at the top and sides of a page of a search results, the ad you see while browsing the web. So I just want to say about the ads. So these are the adverts. For example, I'm uploading a video of my music. So like when anytime I want to access it or someone else is accessing it, there is an advert that comes first. Could be Jumia, could be, those are the ads that we are talking about. If someone clicks it, then whosoever has designed the advert is paid. But if there is no click, then there is no payment. So as you can see, payment is only made for the results. If there are no results, then you don't pay. That's what I would say about this. So you can spend an amount to pay per click advertising. Some companies may see results from investing such they pay a lot, some pay very few, very little. So you can just choose depending on your work. These adverts we are talking about, the ones that you put on the web, um, it's you are able to specify like the region or area of covering, so that you don't post adverts um, that are likely not to benefit you. Just as the last statement saying that if you are marketing a brick and mortar business, so there is it's wastage of time trying to wherever you are, and the clients, if the clients are coming from very yeah, so different places that could be very far from your location, they may not be helped. So when you are requesting for a pay-per-click advert, then you can specify the region where you need it to be done. So here are some of the benefits. We have the instant traffic. That means so you are able to get people just as they come across your site or your advert. It's easy to target specific audience. So you can say whether you are dealing with this category of clients only. You are able to say that pay only for performance. So if no one has clicked on it, you won't pay for it. So these are some of the benefits for having a pay per click. Region. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah. So just yeah. just as I said, so you are able to specify for a certain region and also for a specific audience. Um, I want to speak about social media now as the next method. So we have done two so far: CEO, pay per click, and we are doing social media. There are various social media platforms, but in my slide in the picture, I have used the main ones. For me, would be Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, and YouTube. Um, I would say even before I start the uh, looking at the some of the notes that for me WhatsApp something like WhatsApp has really worked for me now in my business. I think the whole idea of having WhatsApp has really worked. So basically at Fontech Media we videography and photography among other services. And what I have done of late is that I have um, that's the quotation in my WhatsApp. Anytime any client they ask for it, I just forward it. And I have always been posting my photos and videos on WhatsApp, and so many people have real the output has been so big. I believe like sometimes when we started when I had applied for the city grant and I was doing my business, mostly we were working on holidays like April, August and December, where we have so many weddings. But nowadays, every time, even this month, we did like two or three. So there are events all over, and for me social media has really worked. So that will be so this one social media, as we've said. So this is business using the social media channels. I know the social media channels something that we use most to just to for our own, but specifically if you want to make money, you can take it further and really invest in using this. For example, in my business, I also have a YouTube channel we call Fontech TV. I think some of our members would have seen that, where I post everything. That's we post interviews. We do at the weddings. We some highlights, and for me, that one has really worked. There are people who have looked for me, I think, for events still ahead in December, and they say, I really want these guys who did this to do it for me. So posting your work in YouTube, posting your work on WhatsApp, on Facebook, that's very very important, and it can really do well for your business. As we said now, there is a lot of physical contact. People are doing a lot of online business, buying products via the internet, paying using the payment channels that are there. So that's the way to go. Social media is one of the strategies or methods that are doing a great work for business. So mostly you can still under social media you can still do it yourself. You can still hire someone to do it for you. It also involves quite a number of you don't, so like you don't use WhatsApp only. You can still use WhatsApp, Facebook. You just need to have your content everywhere across all those platforms, and just to increase the visibility and sales for your business. So that's all. um, so the other thing, a crucial part of social media is analytics. When you post something like on Facebook, uh, so so one of the ways that we do it, but we don't do it right, is you just post and someone asks, so do you post your work on Facebook? You say yes, I posted, but you posted and you never went back to check how the post is performing. It's very important that once you post something, this is an advert about a shoe, something that you're selling, about a service that you're offering, you need to check and see whether how many people have visited that post, how many people have liked the post, and Facebook is able to show you. Apart from just seeing the views there and comments, you can go to the settings and check for analytics and see the response. They can give you rates like how long, how many per hour or something. So I think like in our YouTube channel before, so before you reach monetization, you had to add like 4,000 view hours or view time or something. So you really need to check and see how is your post in YouTube doing, how is your post in Facebook doing. You are able to see how many people have visited that. Even in WhatsApp, you are able to see how many people have checked your post. That's very important. So you need to check your analytics. Another reason for measuring and track is that the data allows marketers to demonstrate to business leadership that their efforts are driving users to engage with the brand and eventual converting users into customers. Like for so one of is just is a motivator. He was asking for whether we can do like marketing for his I mean for his programs and all that. And so what he was asking is like so just give me examples of people you've worked with, the pages I want to see. So basically that's, they want to see how the pages are doing and all that. So I've already said this. So sometimes it might be trick managing your, but you can get a person. It's very, it's affordable. The problem is that maybe you have not seen someone and asked about them. Someone asked me this morning when I posted that are you a WMS score to scholar this evening we are doing and someone was asking like how much do you charge. It's really not much. You can do it. You can give it someone to manage your Facebook, your business accounts, and you pay them monthly, and it's not a lot. It's not a lot. If you compare that to the money you'll be making, it's not a lot. So you can have someone to manage. I know if you are busy, you may not do that. Like posting, I remember there is one client who really wanted me to do their wedding, and so what happened is they went to the Facebook and they inboxed me. I didn't check that for some time. So but I remember I had posted my contacts and they called and they said I visited your page, and you never replied. So at times you can be very busy and not get to your. It is also good if you are able to pay someone to manage your accounts, social media accounts, business social media accounts. I think that's good. It can really work and give you good results. Um, these are just stats. Just to by July 2021, social media use around the world. So you can see total number of active social media users like 4.48 billion social media and percentage of the global population. So you can just see so many people are using social media. That's to mean that your business must also be uh, be social media oriented or must employ the technology involved in social media for for marketing and also to increase your sales. Uh, So in case some questions come up, I will handle that. So the benefits are more traffic, global reach, and visibility. So if I talk to like WhatsApp, we just interact with people all over as long as you have their mobile phone number or their number. So brand awareness, virality, content marketing, customer service. Virality is just that whatever you post is going viral and can reach as many people as possible. Sales, leads, conversion, advertising. It's a good tool to beat your competition and not so much costly. You just need bundles to have your WhatsApp and on and post a lot of things. So that's about social media marketing. So I'm going to maybe check. Could be there. Can you share with us? Okay, okay. So yeah. So so some so there are so I've seen the question that about some of the social media techniques, digital marketing, um, which are free to use and all that. So for me, um, when we say something like Facebook, something like WhatsApp, um, even Instagram. Most of the once you get the account and you have the account, you have an account, and you are able to get bundles. Then for me, that will be uh, that's very cheap and will be almost free, as opposed to like when someone does like doing a website for you, they'll have to pay. Like I think the least we do a website here is like 35,000 Kenyan shillings. So at least you pay for our website. But the other things you are able just to get to open a Facebook account, and you if you have access to internet, then that's it. WhatsApp, if you have access to internet, Instagram, if you have access to Twitter, that's it. So I think for me that is what I'll go as a cheaper option of digital marketing. So I want us to look at content marketing, unless there's something else. Fondo. So as I said earlier on, where when the same question came up about what can be used for non-profit organization, really there is no much difference between the one that are for business and the non-profit organization. What I would say that mostly mostly under the NGOs or non-profit organization, what you will need is real visibility. So many people to see the activities that you are doing, and both work. Mostly Facebook, you can use mostly Facebook to post your if it's communication, like there is a tournament, there is like a meeting, there is like a workshop, and you really need to get so many people to come and all that. Still WhatsApp is doing well. You can use WhatsApp. So for me, the distinction between which one you use is very small, and you can use either to do to communicate your information. So let's look at content marketing. I'm not sure. Let me check time so that I'm not badly. Okay, okay. So
Amos, sorry to interrupt. There's a question for you
yeah, okay.
from Abdul. He's asking, which of these digital marketing tools do you recommend for a non-profit? I think this is a question. repeated question.
Yeah, I have just replied to that and said that the distinction between the business, what is done for the business organization and the non is very little. Actually, what I said is like for non-profit organization, what they want most is visibility and also be able to communicate. So I said Facebook will do well. If there is something they need to pass information like to reach so many people, they can do so also by WhatsApp, and to show the activities that have just happened, they can go to Twitter and also put that in. So yeah, for me, you can use for both business and the non-profit organization, you can still use the same methods. Is that clear?
Great.
Okay. So content marketing uses storytelling or information sharing to increase your awareness. So basically, you can. So this one prompts the reader to take action towards becoming a customer. It can be information which is not that complete. Maybe they need to like get the business owner to know more about that, or to know much about it. But so it's just placing the content. It can be on the website, it can be on an email. So specifically, if the person want, and then you have to share some links, so they need to get you to get more information about what you're doing or about your brand. So the content can be mean blog posts, can be something like the white papers, ebooks, digital video. So it can be videos, it can be books. But so what's important is that the information you are posting, it may not be sufficient for the customer, but there will be links so that they can get try to get you to give more information about it. Is about building sustainable, trusting relationship with your customer that can potentially lead to many sales over time. So it's like, for example, this is let's say ebooks. These are books you've been writing. Maybe these are books about pitching, maybe for a certain project. So anytime someone is writing a project or a funding project and they need, then they'll go to your page, because there is more information they can learn, so that they can do their application for grants. So that it's something you can create over time, and it can be there for quite some time. The information can be there for quite some time. You can always update. So that's that information. So it's about information, information for your business. So it's also doesn't work on its own or independently. You still need to use other methods like the search engine optimization to be able to have your business be accessible as fast as possible. So you can also have social media um, posts also, just to make people access your content with easy. So under content management, under content marketing, sorry. So you will be having a library. Like for example, if I use the same example I used to by saying you are writing like books or something, so it will be like a library. People can refer and refer. They can still always come, and when someone said, if you need such information, go to this site. If you need such information, go to this. With time, they become your customers, because of they really trust you. They really trust your information, and with time, they are able to buy what you offer on your site. Um, so benefits: brand awareness, website traffic, client engagement, competitive advantage, and so forth, so forth. If no question, I'm going to email marketing. So
Amos, there's a question about the. Can you hear me? Hello?
yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, there's a
Hello.
question they're asking. Is there any standardized range that we can spend on someone to manage social media link?
So come again. Maybe I didn't hear.
Is there any standardized range that we can spend on someone to manage social media link?
Oh, that's are you talking about rate? Is it or
Yes,
links?
yes.
Rate.
Yeah.
Um, so if it's correct about rate for like here in our country to just manage social media accounts, like for someone that one can cost you even 3,000 to 5,000. Someone can be just so that one is Kenyan money. 3,000 to 5,000 Kenyan money. Someone can be working on all your media platforms, and you pay them that a month. Is that answered?
I hope that is answered. So,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, let's go to email. So as I wind up, I think we will really ask more questions. So email. Everyone knows about an email. So uh, even with the emergence of social media, mobile applications, and other channels, email is still one of the most effective. And so you can still do a lot of marketing with your emails. Remember, this one is targeted. So if I'm saying I'm sending this email to Javaria, it means that I'm real targeting. This information must go if she loves a certain perfume, a certain kind of a product. Then I just send direct to them as long as I have their emails. Then so yeah, so you may need skills also to write good emails, which actual can are able to compel the clients to buy your products. So they can also offer the analytical features where like, but two marketers are always striving to improve the percentage of recipients who open the email. You are able to see how many people open the email, and then the click rate, number of recipients who opened the email and clicked on a link in the email, because you can send an email and the link is now linking your products which are in the, maybe say, on your website. So just so one of the feature to show that people visited your email is opening the email. The second one is clicking the link that takes you to where your products are. So with the email you are able to measure how many people are working, so how many people are accessing your products. um, so you can make your emails appealing, create a sense of urgency, writing email copy that lets your recipient know that this time is running out, like stock is running out or something. Just create that urgency in your email. Personalize your email, setting your emails and subject line up to like just an example, Melissa, special offer just for you. You can say Jawaria, this is one is yours. You can write a specialized email to someone to tell them I have a product for you here, something like that. Let the recipient set their preference, language to spell how often they want to hear from you. So with emails, just like you see like you visit a certain website and they say while you are registering they are saying like specify whether you need to have their newsletter monthly or some so the clients also can say like how many times they expect you to send emails and something. So it's a feature that's working perfectly fine with emails. um, so benefits. So one is your customer uses email, so you can't reach them unless you use email, because they normally use email. Just that's their choice. It's the right communication channel for business. Of course, it brings revenue, cost less than traditional. Maybe if you have to put your adverts elsewhere, like TVs or something, that will be expensive. The email is cheap. Build customer relationship. You are just engaging the customer direct. Increase brands and so forth and so forth. Um, Mobile marketing. So mobile marketing is just marketing using your mobile phone. As you know, most of people use WhatsApp because it's on phone, Facebook, Instagram, and all that. So marketing using your phone. That's all we call about mobile marketing. So mobile marketing reaches people through the text, social media, websites, emails, and mobile application. That's it. Here are some stats, and so there's a TechCrunch article. I was just seeing this one is from the US, and I saw something like users in 2017. That's like users were spending much more time with apps than watching television. 50% of the app time is spent with entertainment like Netflix. 19% of this was spent on Facebook. Uh, so 20% of this social media. So this is just some stats to show you where people are nowadays. So people are either online, and maybe if you concentrate your marketing on other methods, you might not get much from them. Um, so just like this, just a summary of something like the online market, where you online business. I think in most of the country we have Jumia. I think we use there's a platform called Jumia here in Kenya. I think I saw that also in Nigeria. I'm sure even in other countries, but where you can order an item and your item is delivered. So many people nowadays go online to buy, and you can use your mobile to just order these things. Marketers know that you need to take your message to where the customers are, and in 21 it's very clear. Your potential customers are on their phones. So you try to advertise something on TV, and you go to, like, people are seated in the sitting room and everybody's watching at their phone. They are not even looking at the TV. So you know your clients are on phone. So as much as possible, send your marketing messages there. This is the second last. So this is one of the recent ones. It's called the influence, or I need to minimize something there. So influencer marketing. So just to describe this in words everyone can understand. Let's say, for example, here we have a guy who does marketing for an artist or someone that has real big following. So if you use the same person to do marketing for you, they are likely uh, to 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 give you a platform to access their fans, and they have maybe big audience, so they are able to influence your numbers by using their influence. That's this an artist has so many people. The guy who's doing marketing for them, if you hire them to do marketing for you, they will give you a share of the fans or their clients. That's all about influencer marketing. So main companies work with such influencers to create brand awareness and convert at least some of their huge fans following to product. So there's another one called viral marketing. It's one of the latest ones. So I just want to describe something that happened, which so we during the Valentine Day, that was, I think, was in February. We had a photo shoot plus and then people were there was also some music in a certain club, and so when we did that event, we did a video recording of it. So when I placed it on YouTube, I on YouTube, and also even shared a small part via WhatsApp. That one was able to go viral, and actually uh, it was of great benefit to. We were working in hand with a designer, does some kind of cultural or traditional clothing, and it really made a kill for her. I think after that video went viral, she got some invitation from some of the media houses, big media houses in Kenya, and they really paid everything for her, transport. They paid for air tickets. She went to the station for some interviews, and it has really worked for her. She has made actual a lot of sales. This month I was doing shooting a wedding where when she came, she told me that was her fourth event on the same day. So the video went viral, and real it has created impact on her. She has like real said that that video worked for me, and she's doing very well. So just to make that kind of making that something go viral, it might not be for so long, but that very period you are doing it, it will help you. You will have greater sales and greater sales. Javaria, I could be running out of time, I think. Um, uh, so it was all about viral marketing. Other methods, these are radios and TVs, electronic billboards. These ones are just other methods. So I will not explain this, the digital marketing tools, but so we have Google AdWords. So Google is able to also to provide some platform where you can do your marketing, the Google Analytics, Mailchimp. So I am not explaining this, but you can just research on that at your own time. So Google Ads is an online advertising program. That's the only one I had listed it in there. So how does digital marketing work? So you need to define your goals, whether they are long or short term. Yeah, so yeah, because you really need to have a plan on what you want to do or what you want to achieve with the digital marketing uh, platforms. So define your target audience. Who are you targeting? You need to make that one very clear. Define your budget. So you can't use what you can't have, or if some methods are expensive, like building a website, then you go for the cheaper options. You just need to be online, to have your business online, because that's where everybody is. Otherwise, you may run into problems. Okay, so yeah, how does it? So that's it, and so I'm concluding now. And uh, so you have to bring about effective digital marketing. You need to plan for it and also understand the market that you are working for. Yeah. For me, that's it, Javaria. So people can bring in questions now, so that we can try to answer.
Thank you, Amos.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, we can, if there are any questions, we can answer those. There was one question about if you can tell more about search engine optimization.
Okay. So so for search engine optimization, um, ideally, what happens on the website is that, for example, I go to search for something on the internet. There are specific or keywords that people are using, which when I use search word, then they'll directly take me to the business. So, for example, you are designing a website, because you are the boss of the business. You are able to tell the person that designing for your word. Use words like for example, you say like, let's say for the cameras, like we do HD high density videos or something like that. So you are able so you are able to specify the words that you need in your site so that people can access can are able to locate you with ease. Mariam, maybe.
Hi, Amos.
Hi, you are able to help on that?
Yeah, okay. So for the search engine optimization, it just those are like the keywords that you are searching for a particular marketing or a particular business. So let's say you're a fashion designer, and then you are looking for existing ideas on that particular field, that's fashion designer. So what you need to, okay, you're a fashion designer and you already have probably like a website that you have things based on that fashion. So you make sure that keywords on fashion design, such as clothes, such as shoes, those things that are important to your businesses, those things that you feel that your customers or your marketers would want, and you would would be in need of them, and you also want to market it to them. So those are the keywords you are meant to input. So that's what you call like search engine optimization. So you are optimizing like the keywords in your this thing business in order for like your audience or your marketers to be able to locate that that particular keyword to, I don't know, like to find a link of that keyword to your business. So let's say, for example, now I'm looking for a shoe and a clothes. So I could just go online and say I'm looking for this particular shoe. So if I should search on that shoe, that particular shoe online, so the search engine will give me results of shoes where, like, it will give me results of, so that particular shoe is in your I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but that particular shoe size is in your website. So when you are searching, that particular search is going to come out, like it's going to come out as part of your website where you can locate. I don't know if you get.
Yeah. I think thanks for Mariam for that explanation. I think it was detailed, and I'm sure whoever's asked that is was able to like understand that.
We don't have, yeah, that was a very good explanation by Mariam. We don't have any more questions right now. If
So there
there
are
are
no
no more
more
questions, we can conclude this session. Thank you so much, Amos, for taking out time from your busy schedule for us.
Okay.
And we got to learn a lot from you about digital marketing. And there are people asking for visiting their website and checking if it's okay. So we are asking them to connect with you from outside this webinar.
Yeah, that's
yes,
okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you very much,
Great.
Amos.
Thank you
Thank
for your
you for
time.
your time and creating a wonderful slide that is the dissemination of the information. I think I got to learn a deeper insight or a deeper context of what digital marketing really is. And I think that's so too for the others that were able to attend. Thank you very much, Amos.
Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks also to the organizers of this training for giving me the opportunity. I really appreciate, and everyone who joined. Without you, we wouldn't have had this training. So thank you.